Good morning. So this is for the grade 7. So our topic for the third quarter is all about embroidery tools. So let's take a look. Let's start. So at the end of this lesson, the learners are expected to identify the basic tools used in embroidery. Number 2, explain function of each embroidery tools. Number 3, use the different embroidery tools properly. Okay, so let's have a short exercise. What would it be? So what's the word? So let's find out. What are the words? Okay, so we have the letters BARICF. So can you guess the word? Anybody? Okay, so the correct answer is, okay, it's fabric. Very good. Next word. Okay, so we have RHEDAE. Sorry. Anyone who can guess what is the correct word? Okay, so the correct answer is thread. Good job. Let's have the third one. The letters NGEDSI. Okay, so you can find out what's the word or the quick word for these jumbled letters. Okay, so the correct answer is design. Okay, very good, class. Okay, next, let's have the development of Philippine embroidery. Embroidery is the ornamentation of textiles and other items with needlework not only for home use and decoration but also for offices. The term embroidery is an English word derived from ancient French embroidery, meaning border and edge. The Netherlanders brought embroidery into the Orient in the 15th century. It was brought to the Philippines by the Spaniards, where it has made a marvelous growth, and the work done rivals the best work done in Switzerland, country noted for its exquisite embroidery. Embroidery reached its highest development during the Middle Ages. The nuns in the convents were the first to make articles with embroidery work during their leisure time. Since then, it became so popular that women started to enjoy creating designs of their own. In the beginning, embroideries were done by hand, but since the advent of technology and the invention of the sewing machine, people are now engaged in the machine embroidery. Today, because of the fast growth of the industry, elegance of designs and fineness of workmanship, Filipinos export articles with embroidery work. Embroidery work is best achieved if correct tools and materials are used. Tools refer to small or handy devices or instruments used in sewing, while materials or supplies are those that are concerned in finishing the project. So let's have the definition of terms. So first we have the tools, refers to small or handy devices or instruments used in sewing. Next we have the materials. These are the supplies that are consumed and replaced from time to time in finishing a project. Embroidery, the art of designing with needle and thread. Next we have the fabric, any woven, knitted or felt cloth. Next we have the thread, a very fine cord composed of strand or strands of spun silk, flax or cotton used in sewing. Design, arrangement of line, form, color, and texture with the purpose of achieving order and beauty. So, this time, let's have the embroidery tools. Okay, we're going to introduce the different tools. Okay, let's find out one by one. So, the first one is the tape measure. So, what is a tape measure? It is a measuring tool used to measure more than 1 foot distance or materials. Okay, so Hello Kitty, can you share us a picture of a tape measure? Oh, that's good. Let's see. Okay, that's tape tape measure. So next, let's proceed. Gauge. So what is a gauge? So it is used to measure short distance. Okay, what is a picture of a gauge? Let's see. Okay, so here it is, a sewing gauge. Next, a thimble. So what is a thimble for? It is made from metal or plastic used to protect the middle finger from being pricked and pushes the needle while doing embroidery work. This comes in small size to the largest size, which is number 12. Okay, so let's take a look of a thimble. Okay, so here it is, a thimble. Everybody, take a look. Okay, so let's have the next one. The embroidery hook or stiletto. So it is made of wood, bone, metal, and plastic used to make eyelets in the fabric to be embroidered. It is also used to keep the fabric straight while embroidery stitches are applied on the design. So, Minnie Mouse, can you share us a picture? Okay, well, of course, here it is. The embroidery hook. Next, the embroidery scissor. So what is it? It is small, sharp, and pointed wood for fine work, used for trimming scalps, clipping the threads, and cutting large eyelets. So let's have a look for the embroidery scissor. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so here it is, embroidery scissor. Next, the sewing box. Okay, so it is used to keep together the embroidery tools and materials. So, SpongeBob, can you share us the picture of the sewing box? Of course, let's see. Okay, so here it is, a sewing box. Next, we have the bag. Used to keep work clean and fresh. Have a bag made from washing material to hold your work when not busy on it. Okay, so let's find out. So here it is, a bag. Next, the needle threader. It is a tool used to thread a needle for those sewers with poor eyesight. Okay, so minions, share us a picture of a needle threader. Okay, it's good. So that's it. Everybody, take a look of a needle threader. Next, pin cushion. So what is it? It is a tool where the pins and the needles are placed. Okay, so let's check a picture of a pin cushion. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so here is a pin cushion. The embroidery needle. So it is a short piece of steel with the fine points at one end and a little opening or eye at the other. So there are three types which can be used for embroidery projects. These are, so now have number 1, the crewel. It has sizes from 1 to 10. They are sharp pointed, medium length, with large eyes for easy threading. They are used for most standard embroidery stitchery. Okay, let's have a look for the crewel. See the picture. Okay, so that's it. So it's number 1 to number 10. See the crewel. So next we have the CHENILLE. It has sizes 13 to 26. They are also sharp pointed needles, but they are thicker and longer and have larger eyes. They are the types of needles appropriate for embroidery that is worked with heavier yarns. Okay, so let's so Mickey Mouse, can you share us a picture? Okay, that's good. Let's have a look. Okay, so here it is, the CHENILLE needles. Okay, next, We have the tapestry needle. So it has also size 13 to 16. They are similar in size to CHENILLE, but are blunt rather than sharp. This makes them best for thread counting, embroidery, and for the needle points as well. SpongeBob, share us the tapestry needle. Okay, that's good. So here it is, the tapestry needle. Numbers 13 to 26. Next. The pounds. It is a fine powder used by flicking method when transferring designs. Okay, minions. A minion. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look of the pounds. Okay, that's it. These are the pounds. So next, the tracing paper. It is used for tracing the designs. Of course, from the word tracing. Okay, so let's have a look of the tracing paper. Let's find out. Okay, so here it is, the tracing paper. The watercolor brush. It is used in flicking and bouncing method of transferring patterns. Is the Lion King. The watercolor brush, share us the picture. Yes, of course. So here it is. These are the watercolor brush. Okay, so that's all. Thank you and goodbye.